レッドラインフォメーションのお時間です。レッドラスタッフは4月に所属事務所 JYP エンターテイメント日本新人アーティストオーディションのために来日をしたピの独占インタビューに成功しました。
はじめまして、どうぞよろしくお願いします。僕は B です。레드 드래프트 여러분 반갑고요. 제가 이제 영화도 준비하고 있고 음반도 지금 데뷔 앨범을 내려고 준비 중이니까요. 내년 2004년 1월에 아마 가라데 오야마 마스터스 그분의 일대기를 그린 영화가 동시에 개봉이 됩니다. 한일 동시에. 그러니까 그때 때마침 제 앨범도 나올 예정이니까요. 많이 사랑해 주시고요. 여러분 늘 건강하시고요. 행복하세요. 아리가또 고자이마스.
来年の映画公開に合わせてのデビューとのことで今後の彼の活躍が期待されますね。続いては K-POP NOW のコーナーです。
インタビュー未公開を大公開。まずは数々の人気アーティストを生み出した B1 プロデューサーパク・チニョンと彼によって才能を見出されてデビューした B。
Welcome to Japan. ようこそ。今回どうですか、日本に来てみて。
도시가 너무 아름답고요. 여자분들이 아주 이쁘시고요. 아주 친절하고.
They're so kind. They're so
Really?
sweet. Yeah, like male and female. Everybody's very sweet, especially female. Like very sweet. Like Korean girls are like more like, you know. So what? You know, if you just walk up to a girl and try to talk to her, she'll go like, you know, what do you want? You know. But like here, they're very much open, kind, sweet. So it's very different.
Sweet, yes,
very cool.
A lot of people say actually. So you're here now for an audition. You have two auditions. One is for Miss Korea. For actually, you're trying to find people that live in Japan.
Well, actually, I'm here to congratulate the ceremony because
you're here for
it's a very unique ceremony for North Korean based people and South Korea based people to be on the same event. So it's very meaningful. So I came here to perform for the event, but at the same time, I came here to do the audition for to find a new act and talents for my label.
Okay. What is it that you're looking for at this time? Anything in particular?
Just anybody who has their own kanji.
Kanji.
Because every time a lot of people ask me like, what do you look in a new talent? But you know, you can always teach somebody how to sing. You can teach somebody how to dance, but you can't teach somebody to have their own kanji.
What is it that you look for? I mean, how do you look for the natural talent that they possess? You know, before they're taught or before they're trained.
I think it's pretty same as when you're meeting a girl. You know, like some girls are like really pretty, like great body, but you don't feel for them. But some girls are not that pretty, but like maybe not that pretty body, but it has something that, you know, relates to you. Exactly when I find it's the same way when I find a new talent. Like some kids, like they can't sing that well, but something makes me want to produce them.
Really?
But some kids like sing great, dance great, but something makes me not want to produce them. So I can actually tell that. I think it's the kanji issue.
So those qualities are very intangible. You can't really express.
I want them to have their own thing.
I see.
So I could decorate it. All I can do is decorate what they already have. I can't try to make something and put it inside them. I have to find something inside that person and try to decorate it. That's it.
So that differs in each individual.
Yeah.
I see.
今後どんなスターが生み出されるのか楽しみ。junction。韓国から大物プロデューサーパク・チニョンと大型新人 B のロングインタビューとスペシャルライブ見逃すな。
さあお待たせしました。今韓国で一番人気のある大注目の大物プロデューサーパク・チニョンがロングインタビューに登場します。そして彼が今手掛けている大物新人 B も登場しますのでお楽しみに。
お待たせしました。ロングインタビューパート1。 パク・チニョン。アジアを捕まえた男と称され数々のスターを発掘する韓国ポップス界の先頭を走る実力派プロデューサー。そんなパク・チニョンのプロデュースによりデビューしたのが B。 ダンス、歌唱力、ルックスと3拍子揃った大型新人。
Well, welcome to Japan. ようこそ。
はい。
今回どうですか、日本に来てみて。
도시가 너무 아름답고요. 여자분들이 아주 이쁘시고요. 아주 친절하고.
They're so kind. They're so
Really?
sweet. Yeah, like male and female. Everybody's very sweet, especially female. Like very sweet. Like Korean girls are like more like, you know, so what? You know, if you just walk up to a girl and try to talk to her, she'll go like, you know, what do you want? You know, we're like here. They're very much open, kind, sweet. So it's very different.
Sweet, yes,
Very cool.
A lot of people say actually. So you're here now for an audition. You have 2 auditions. One is for Miss Korea. For actually, you're trying to find people that live in Japan. Who live in Korea, right?
Actually, I'm here to congratulate the ceremony because
you're here for
it's a very unique ceremony for North Korean based people and South Korea based people to be on the same event. So it's very meaningful. So I came here to perform for the event, but at the same time, I came here to do the audition for to find a new acts and talents for my label.
Okay. What is it that you're looking for at this time? Anything in particular?
Just anybody who has their own kanji.
Kanji.
Because every time a lot of people ask me like, what do you look in a new talent? But you know, you can always teach somebody how to sing. You can teach somebody how to dance, but you can't teach somebody to have their own kanji.
So you were actually an artist. I mean, that's where you started off as, right? And then you were a dancer, and you've done a lot of other things. But what is it that made you want to go into producing? You started doing that in '97.
Yeah.
So, and you produced, you know, B and G.O.D, many of the very, very popular groups.
First reason was I had to finish my graduate school. I was doing my master's degree in political science. So.
And it's a very well-known college as well, right?
Yeah, kind of. So yeah, I just wanted to finish my degree because I also wanted to be a political columnist. So which I was for like a couple of newspapers.
Oh, really?
Just to write columns. So at a certain moment after debuting and just working for 5 years, I feel I was getting kind of dumb. So I just wanted to go back to school a little bit. So I couldn't perform. So all I could do was write songs and just produce for other artists. That's when I first met G.O.D and started producing. And then I found out it was a very, very fun and creative thing to do. Even more creative than me performing myself.
Oh, really?
Because performing is like using what you already have.
Right.
It's like showing what you already have. You don't make something while performing. But producing is just totally the creative job. So I could just totally do the creative stuff and do the using and consuming stuff, put it all to the artist. So it's just wanted to make something every day. When you perform, you don't make something. Of course, you make something, but
I mean, you're making your own music.
Yeah, making new music every day. So I think that was the essence of what I want to do. But like after like a couple of years, you know, you just want to go back to the stage a little bit. So I think maybe next year I'll come back. I think I'll be performing like every 3 years. I'll have a new album out. 2 years producing, the 1 album, like as an artist, and then 2 albums produced again. Maybe
Okay,
like
so
that.
you would like to do that parallelly?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you went to school for political science, I mean, you went to grad school. What is it that made you want to go into music? You didn't want to pursue that?
Actually, political science and music is pretty much the same thing.
It is.
Yeah, it's about consoling and making people happy. Politics, you make people happy by changing the law, you know, making new like government rules and stuff. But music, you make people happy by music. So it's basically it all comes out from the love of people and trying to make people's life better. I think it's pretty much the same thing. And I love to make people happy, and that's why I do music. When the first time I wrote a song, I just played to my friend, and my friend didn't like it, so I threw away that music.
Oh, really?
Even though if I really like it, it means nothing to me. Music is only a thing for me to make people happy. So a lot of musicians say like, I love my music, I love this music. Me, I don't care. I only care about what people love. If people like this song, I love it. If I make it and people like it, I don't like it.
Oh, wow. Because usually, you know, when you think of producers, it's like, this is what I have and this is what you're going to do. But that's not the...
Yeah, I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, I will make something in my boundary, inside my boundary. I won't make something that's not in me, but I'll try to find something that's in my boundary, but people would love.
Okay.
So try to catch that two rabbit at the same time.
So to catch that, is that easy, or is it a relatively difficult task?
So far, it was pretty much fortunate.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's half luck, of course. So I thank God.
So what was it like meeting B?
Yeah, he just had something in him. It was like this little dragon inside him, but just waiting to burst out. But he was like kind of hiding it. So first day I met him, I made him dance for 3 hours straight until it comes out. And then at this one moment, I saw something in him, like glimpse for like 2 seconds, and then glimpse for 2 seconds. And I was wondering, can I bring that out? Can I bring that little dragon inside him to come out? So yeah, he has so much passion. Like he's just a born entertainer, but he didn't have the enough skills and confidence to pull it out. So then the training started for 3 years. I trained him for dance and singing every day. Once he tried to quit, and he came back and he said he wanted to do it again. So it took us 3 years for him to be ready to go out. Yeah.
パクプロデューサーに初めて会った時はいかがでしたか?
무서웠고요.
So you were scary.
예, 무술로 말하자면 이제 스승이니까, 예, 사부님이니까, 예, 꾸짖으실 때는, 그러니까 혼내실 때는 굉장히 심하게 혼내시고, 이렇게 편한 상태에서는 굉장히 예, 친형 같은 예, 가족처럼 해주세요. 그래서 뭔가 그 사죠, 사장과 그다음에 가수가 아닌 가족 같은 예, 그런 분위기입니다. 예.
最初にパクさんにお会いする前っていうのは音楽をやりたいっていう志っていうのは元からあったんですか?
예, 그래서 만나기 전 몇 년 전부터 계속 춤을 췄고 또 노래를 많이 연습을 했었어요. 이제 그러다가 이제 그런 와중에 저는 정말 누구도 갖지 못한 기회를 갖게 됐고, 그래서 그 기회를 잡으려고 열심히 노력했고요. 네, 그래서 이렇게 같이 인터뷰도 하게 되고, 예, 그렇습니다.
お会いしたきっかけっていうのは何だったんですか?
제가 아는 분이 계셨는데 밥을 먹자고 저를 초대를 했어요. 근데 우연찮게 이렇게 그 밥 먹는 자리에서 이제 연습실에 사무실에 가게 됐고, 그래서 우연하게 이렇게 만나게 됐죠. 예. 이제 그런 와중에 또 이제 저한테 한번 보고 비디오 테이프 오디션 자료가 있어요. 예, 그 비디오 테이프를 보내서 그걸 또 오디션을 봤고요. 예.
So you actually scouted him?
He auditioned for my company.
Oh, it was an audition.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't usually scout other artists from other record labels.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I just wanna. There is a joy to find nobody and make him to somebody. So yeah. So he just auditioned for it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Is it a certain age group that you look for when you want to produce somebody, or?
Of course, younger the better.
Really?
Younger the better. Yeah, because it's not about teaching. Okay, when you teach somebody, half of the process is teaching it, but the other half is erasing the habits they already have.
Oh, okay.
So it's so hard. It's like learning a new language. When you learn English when you're 10 years old, you catch it this fast. But if you try to learn English at like 20 years old, you can get so far, you know.
Right.
It's exactly like that.
When you actually audition, do you have a certain quality or a certain figure that you look for, or you start auditioning and you kind of find somebody then?
I like something original. I don't like somebody who's trying to impersonate somebody or trying to look like somebody. I like people who's very secure inside. Like they got their own thing and it's very solid.
But isn't that hard to find when they're in the low teen? I mean, say you know, you audition for someone low teens.
That's why we just pick 3 or 4 every year. Yeah. Some kids are born to do it.
Really?
Yeah, just different kids. Just like sometimes when we're doing dance auditions, you have like 100 kids dancing at the same time, but you could just pick one right away. Even that far, it just like one stands out so much. You could just pick them right there.
What is it that stands out so much, though?
I think something inside them just glows.
Really?
I don't know, yeah. Just kids who's born to do it.
Like you said for B, that he had little glimpses of talents that you caught. But is that something that happens often? I mean, how do you do that?
It's very rare. It's very rare. Like,
is it just like an intuition?
Yeah, we get like 5,000 people auditioning every year, at least 5,000, and we end up signing 3-4 every year.
Wow.
So it's very rare. And even though after we don't sign them, after we bring them into our academy, we have our own academy. They go into that 24 steps of training, and while inside the training, a lot of people fall out.
I'm sure.
Yeah. So like it's really, really rare to find. Yeah.
And he stuck through with it, right?
Yeah, he stuck through with it for 3 years, so I'm proud of him. Yeah.
トレーニングはいかがでしたか、3年間の?
이렇게 말하면 어땠는지 모르겠는데요. 하루하루 참기 힘들었죠. 하루하루가 정말 저로서는 되게 최선을 다해야 된다는 생각에 열심히 뭐 막무가내로 막 했는데 그게 오히려 해가 되는 그런 때도 있었고, 그러니까 저한테는 그 3년이란 그 트레이닝 시간이 참 한 30년 같았어요. 예.
でもそのやっぱり辛い時でも諦めたくないっていうのは、やっぱりそのプロデューサーについていきたいだったりとか、もう音楽でやっぱ成功したいという強い信念があったからなんですか?
사실 제가 음반을 이 가수라는 꿈을 실현하기 그런 중간에 저희 어머님이 돌아가셨어요. 근데 거기서 어머님과 약속했던 그런 제가 그런 약속했던 것들이 뭐 시상식에서 뭐 상을 타고 뭐 이런 것들이 아니라 제가 멋진 모습을, 성공한 모습을 보여드리기 위한 거였는데, 예, 그거를 꼭 보여드리고 싶어서 정말 너무 힘들어도 꾹 참고 이겨내고, 예, 단지 목표는 어머님을 위해서 그때는 참았던 것 같아요. 예.
それでも今のね、もう大成功があるわけですよね。もうやっぱりプロデューサーのことっていうのはもう最初から彼を信じて彼と一緒に歩んでいこうっていう風なのはもうやっぱり最初からあったんですか?
그 당시에 박진영이라는 사람은 정말 꿈을 꿀 수 없는 그런 사람이었어요. 왜냐면 그때 당시에 G.O.D가 정말 저희 나라의 최고였어요. 이제 프로듀서로서는 이제 진영이 형이 최고였고요. 그래서 누구도 정말 잡지 못한, 아까도 제가 말했듯이 잡지 못한 기회를 전 잡아서, 예, 정말 전 큰 운으로 생각하고 있습니다.
まずはロングインタビューのパート1をご覧いただきました。パク・チュニョンはですね、今ロサンゼルスを行ったり来たりしているという、本当にインターナショナルな活躍をしているプロデューサーなんですけれども、彼がインタビューの中で、音楽を通じていろんな人を幸せにしたいと言っていたのがとても印象的でした。さあこの後は B とパク・チュニョンのライブ映像、さらにはロングインタビューの後編もご覧ください。どうぞ。
スペシャルライブパク・チュニョン and B。 まだまだあるよロングインタビューパート 2
So you have your own entertainment company, JYP Entertainment,
Yeah.
and in that company, I understand that you place a lot of importance on marketing strategy, and to find those qualities in G.O.D. I mean that's a marketing strategy, right? And rather than trying to make them something like everyone else, what is it that you do? I mean, in terms of those marketing strategies, how do you come up with them? Or
the most important key is trying to make an image. Okay, G.O.D, the image is normal. So songs have to be normal. Hair has to be normal. Music video has to be normal. Their dress has to be normal. And how they appear on stage should be normal. Park Ji-yeon, if you're gonna go sexy, like Park Ji-yeon, for me, the theme was, sometimes she looks like a girl, Sunday she looks like a lady. So I had a really hard time deciding where to go. Should I go cute with her? Should I go sexy with her? So it took me like a couple of months to think about it. And then I thought of this one word called 성인식. It means when you turn 20, the day you turn 20. So that was the image that I made for her. Because the day you turn 20, you're half girl, half lady. So the song was about the day you're turning 20 and finally you decide to sleep with your boyfriend. So it's like the first night you ever have sex. So that was the theme. So you could have the both sides, and that was inside her. That was a very unique quality, to have both sides inside one girl. So the music was very sexy, the dance was very sexy, but her makeup and hair was very boyish, like girl looking. So I try to create two images inside one individual. So to have an image, all the other stuff have to be in the same code. So you have to make sure music video matches this image.
okay.
So that's the difference of having an image or not. For me, I make an image first instead of making music first.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, and then I give them this one word. Okay, music video director, stylist, hair and makeup, dancers, choreographer. Follow this image, and then I make songs. Try to match that image. So at the end of the day, everything is talking about the same thing. So we have a strong image to blow out.
I see. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
So what was it like meeting G.O.D, and how did you meet them? I mean, G.O.D is a very popular group.
When I first saw them, 5 kids, I was like, damn, they look normal. Like,
Oh, so they were already in a group?
no.
Oh, they weren't?
I picked them. Yeah,
Oh, really?
and then-
Was this an audition?
Yeah, audition. And like, the first impression was like, they're so normal. And like, I'm like, God, how can 5 kids look this normal? Because the biggest star back that time was H.O.T in Korea.
Okay.
And they're just like 5 like shining, glowing dragons in the sky. And all the other boy bands were trying to impersonate them, try to go to their route that they went to. So all the other groups failed. So G.O.D was like this kids next door instead of this stars in the sky. So they sang a song about mom, and they dressed like so normal. They didn't dress like fancy and stuff. And they look normal, they talk normal. So that's why we just developed a new part that was missing. So yeah, I think after that, the reason of G.O.D's biggest success is they feel close, they feel intimate.
Oh, with the fans.
Yeah, they just feel like, boys next door, and they are like that. So that's why I'm telling you have to find something inside them instead of trying to make them into something.
Oh, I see.
Because that's natural to them, just being intimate and then singing the most normal and easy to follow songs. Yeah.
I have here, which is you. I think you should probably hold it. And these are...
Park Ji-yeon and G.O.D.
So what was his image when you first saw?
I saw a very healthy man.
Healthy.
Yeah, mentally healthy. But the biggest image for him was P. That was his image.
P.
P means rain.
Rain, okay, that's right.
It's something about him. Okay, his image for me. He's smiling, but he's sad. He's dancing, but he's sad. When he's dancing, it's like raining. It's not like bright sunshiny day, even though he's dancing. Something about him. That's why I, named him P. And all the songs are about, it's happy outside, but you're hurting inside. And the music video was about this guy who fall in love, but he was a escaped prisoner from jail.
Oh, okay.
But he lies and starts falling into this girl, falling in love, and then later she finds out he's a escaper from the prison. So it's something, his image was like happy outside, but something's hurting inside. That's why I named him P, which is rain.
That must have been hard though.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
最初にそのアルバムをレコーディングするっていうか作る前にそのプロデューサーからじゃあこういうイメージでいこうっていう話を聞かされるわけじゃないですか。そういった時に自分のイメージを外はこうハッピーな人なんだけれども実は中はちょっと寂しそうな影のある人っていうイメージを聞かされてどう思いましたか？
굉장히 뭐라 그럴까 저는 굉장히 원래 사실 말이 많이 없는 편이에요. 그래서 남들한테 오해를 많이 받는데 그래도 기쁠 때는 되게 기쁘고 또 그러니까 정확한 이런 게 있는 뭐라 그래야 되지? 희노애락이요. 그러니까 정확하게 정말 기쁠 땐 기쁘고 뭐 일할 땐 일하고 이런 우유부단한 성격이 아니에요. 그래서 남들이 볼 때는 되게 슬퍼 보일 때도 있고 또 되게 기뻐 보일 때도 있고 이런 성격인 것 같아요. 그래서 진영이 형이 이제 이미지를 그렇게 생각하신 것 같아요.
네가 혼자 생각하는 게 많아서 그런 것 같아. 남들한테 말하지 않고 혼자 생각하고 있는 부분이 많아서 그 부분이 내가 말하는 걸 것 같아. 뭔가 기뻐도 안으로는 슬프고 그렇다는 얘기가 뭔가 남들한테 완전히 얘기하지 않는 부분들이 있는 것 같아.
그래서 머리도 많이 빠져요.
それがデビューアルバムになるわけですか？
예, 이게 데뷔 앨범입니다.
自分のアルバムが出来上がってみた感想は初めてできた時はどういう気持ちでしたか？
뭐 기분은 말할 수 없이 좋았고요. 이 한 장으로 인해서 제가 그 한국이란 나라에서 얼마나 많은 분들에게 이 음반을 들려드릴 수 있을지 그걸 먼저 생각을 했어요. 그래서 좀 저를 많이 알리고 싶었어요. 예.
Is there an artist in Japan that you'd be interested in producing?
Yeah, there's one artist I really want to produce.
Who would that be?
Amuro Namie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is it about her that you like?
I don't think she's faking. I think she's real. Like she's just doing what she wants to do and what's inside her. That's really hard to find, especially when you're doing soulful black type of music. Usually they're faking a lot, but she's not faking, I think. Yeah, she's real. So I would love to work with her.
Okay.
Call me. Thank you for paying attention what's going on in Korea, and yeah, next year it'll be a big year for us. I'll be working with a lot of Japanese artists next year. I already work with 2 Japanese singers, but next year maybe a lot of more singers, and P will debut next year in Japan. So a lot of love, guys, a lot of love.
내년 2004년 1월에 가라데 영화 바람의 파이터 개봉하니까 많이 봐주시고요. 그리고 때 맞춰서 앨범도 발매할 예정입니다. 많이 지켜봐 주시고요. 감사합니다.
パクシニオンと B のライブ映像と、インタビュー後半いかがだったでしょうか。パクシニオンはですね GOD や B といった、大型アーティストたちを世に送り出している B1 アーティストなだけにね、彼がなんかこれぞと思う新人を見つけた時は、ね、本当にもう嬉しいと目をねキラキラ輝かせながら言っていたのを今でも覚えています。であとはですねB の方なんですけれどもね、彼もね綺麗と迫力のあるダンスを見せつけてくれてね、もうすでに日本であんなに人気があるアーティストなんだっていうのをね今回の、ライブを見て実感しました。さあ今回もプレゼントがあります。今回は、こちらの B とパクチニオンのサイン色紙を各1名様に、あとサイン入り CD3 種類をそれぞれ1名様にプレゼントします。宛先はこちらの方まで、欲しい方はふるってご応募ください。
Yeah.